Okay, Kirsten, where are you zooming in from?
Olympia, Washington.
Olympia, Washington. Okay, I've never been there.
My
Okay.
friend Margit Bantowski
Oh yeah.
connected me to you. Yeah.
Oh, she's lovely. She was just on a call the other day.
Ah, wonderful. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Let me just read this out. You said I sell flower essences and essential oil sprays to aid in the process of personal growth and transformation. I sell to healthcare practitioners to use with clients in sessions and sell to clients at the end of their sessions so they can continue working with the themes of their session at home. For example, healthy boundary spray integration or self-soothing. There are 42 total. I sell to metaphysical stores and individuals online via my website. My business is called Light Blossoms. Social media promotion goes well for me in terms of sales to individuals when I keep it up. My ideal client is a massage therapist, energy worker, counselor, etc., and I'm finding it difficult to know how to reach these folks. I do not enjoy conference sales, exhibitions, or vendor fairs, but I could probably pull it off a few times if it meant repeated sales, not having to continue to do it. Okay, so that's what you wrote. Um, Anything else you want to say?
um, well, I love this business, but my primary, I mean, I am a healthcare practitioner, and that's my bread and butter. This is sort of a side business, which is partly, I think, what's made it difficult for me to move it forward. But my efforts to move it forward have been, I just don't feel like I'm doing it right because I feel like I have a really great product. And when I can get it in front of people and when they use it, they love it and they have a lot of repeat sales. Mostly I'm selling to individuals and to a couple of stores, not to really who my niche is because I don't really know how to reach them outside of like conferences or fairs or something like that. So I'm looking for ideas about that, and I'm also just wondering, like, is there such a thing as like product coaches, or something like that? And how give what would you suggest in moving forward with this business?
So, product coaches, you mean like marketing coaches that specialize on products?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know a ton off the top of my head, but they are out there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would probably look at like Etsy coaches, people who coach people on how to run Etsy, and you'd probably find, or crafting coaches.
Okay.
Because what you've got is a product, a physical something that you would sell. And so, okay, but then in terms of you're wanting to promote to massage therapists, energy workers, counselors, well, it does come down to the hubs. Where do these people hang out? Where do you find them? Where do they hang out? Where are they putting their time, their energy, their attention? And so, um, what we're aside from conferences and exhibitions and all this, is there anywhere else you can think of?
Um, well, I'm part of a th Facebook group for therapists. Um, but I haven't really promoted to them, though I probably should, mostly because it's mostly just referrals and more kind of professional development stuff rather than products. Um, yeah, I feel kind of stuck about it.
Okay, well, the first thing is if you're in a Facebook group like that, I would reach out to the person who runs the Facebook group and say, I've got this signature workshop. I thought it might be of interest to people in this group. I don't know if that's true, but you can charge what you want and keep all the money. You can do it for free, and it's just a gift to the group. The other thing is you could do it by issue too. So you could say, okay, who are the people that work around healthy boundaries?
Hmm.
There's all sorts of coaches that work around boundaries, and you could have the outreach be product specific. So you might take your top three products, the ones you think work the best or that you have the most resonance with, and you just find, yeah, who are all the coaches, and you talk to these coaches and say, hey, I know you do the emotional kind of inner work around this, but I do this work with plants and flower essences and all this. I don't know if you'd be interested to hearing about it or having a presentation for your people. I can send you here's my signature workshop on it, or here's a 5-minute summary. If you'd like more, let me know. But you might do that. So that's one way to think about hubs aside from the usual. Just who helps, when people are struggling with this issue, where else do they go?
Hmm.
And if you pick the top 3 issues, particularly, I would say if you pick the top 3 issues that you yourself have struggled with, that these helped with. So if you really struggle with boundaries, that's a good one to do. And then maybe it's complementary to what those people are offering.
Hmm.
And what else to say? You're doing this locally?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you could also, you could do what I call a hubs gathering, which is that so what's that? You've done type to me.
Yes.
Um, where you could do this a few ways. One is you could just do a gathering of all the holistic practitioners in town, the ones you admire most that you've heard the best things about, and you say, hey, we all are holistic practitioners. It's a small town. We should be in connection with each other. I'm hosting a little, get to know each other circle, just 25 spots if you want to come and meet other practitioners. Boom. So you could do that, and then you just introduce yourself like everybody else, and you'll have a good sense by the end who you want to talk to following that. But you could also get a little bit more specific, and you could say, yeah, I'm working locally with people who help people with this particular issue. So like boundaries. Okay, locally, who does that kind of work? So maybe there's some somatic practitioners, there's a yoga practitioner, there's a nonviolent communication trainer, there's just a coach who helps people say no, there's a time management person, there's all sorts of variations of this. You say we all work with the same person, and it made sense that we should all meet each other. And so I'm hosting a gathering, and you get everyone together, and then you just take your 2 minutes to introduce yourself like everybody else in the circle. And afterwards, you follow up with the people you want to follow up with. Those are some ideas.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, and the last idea is on YouTube, if you just search Tad Hargrave industry presentations, you'll find a video. And because what you could also do is you could do a gathering, but you could also partner with, again, let's say the boundaries thing. You do an evening workshop with a nonviolent communication person, somebody who helps people say no specifically, yeah, time management person, somebody who works with people pleasing and overgiving. I don't know, a somatic practitioner on this, a women's empowerment thing. You get a group, and it's like little TED Talks, and you each get 10 to 20 minutes to present, but it's an evening on a theme, and you all promote it to your lists. And then you get a mix of everybody's list. And of course, if people don't promote, they're not invited back next time. But you all promote to your lists, and at the end of it, you've all been introduced to each other, people, and so that's another possibility.
Oh, I love that idea. Thank you.
You're welcome.